Most people don't think of Iran when you picture crowds demanding human rights in the early 1900s, but Tehran's streets were once filled with defiant voices standing up to royal power. Why did this revolt even happen? The Qajar Shah's word used to be absolute law. Suddenly, whispers of protest echoed through secret meetings, daring to challenge the throne. What could have driven ordinary people to risk everything for a constitution against an all-powerful monarch? Foreign loans and rising prices in Iran during the 1890s and 1900s sent shockwaves through everyday life. Merchants closed their shops in protest, watching worthless coins pile up. The real reason for this sudden unrest? That's only the beginning. Against every expectation, religious leaders, shopkeepers, and students formed alliances. The Shah's 1891 tobacco concession to Britain sparked outrage, uniting groups who'd never stood together before. Now, a single decree ignited a fire no one expected, and it spread fast. It only took one winter for fatwas and boycotts to shake the monarchy. Protests forced the Shah to cancel a lucrative tobacco deal, leaving British advisors stunned. Suddenly, the impossible happened. What made this movement spread like wildfire when so many others failed? The jubilation didn't last. Heavy foreign debts brought new poverty, splitting Iran between palaces and the poor. The gap drove whispers of new ways to govern. What happened next would expose royal authority's deepest cracks and set the stage for revolution. By 1905, things snapped. Open calls for a national assembly rang out on the streets. Men and women braved the risk of jail or worse. But as crowds grew bold, royal guards stepped in. The stakes had just shot through the roof. Then, out of nowhere, the Shah unleashed his troops. Protest leaders vanished overnight. Mounted guards crashed into crowds, trying to drown out the movement with sheer force. Momentum crumbled until one unexpected twist turned everything upside down. But under cover of night, rumors swirled. Some army regiments refused to fire on protesters. In the shadows, ordinary soldiers hesitated. Could this revolution survive because the king's own men broke ranks? Suddenly, the palace wasn't the only power in play. Tehran froze. Strike after sit-in shut down the city. Markets silent, embassies swollen with refugees, every street tense with dread. As royal control slipped, all eyes watched. Would revolution or repression win? Iran hovered right on the edge. Against all odds, the Shah caved. By 1906, Iran's first parliament, Majlis, was born. But the fine print mattered. Were these new rights real, or did the king's shadow write them? The revolution's victory hid a mystery that wasn't solved yet. Amid the cheers, rumors spread. Royal power had never truly left. Secret signatures, silent deals, the monarch's grip applied behind the scenes. Laws changed, but who pulled the strings now? Promises of justice started to unravel right before everyone's eyes. While chaos reigned at home, Britain and Russia took their share. They redrew Iran's boundaries, grabbing concessions and ignoring the people who'd risked everything. The revolutionary's dream faded, sacrificed to foreign deals that history books barely mention. A constitution was won, but the faces who led the charge vanished. Many were erased from memory, imprisoned, silenced, or simply written out. The revolution sparked hope for generations, but left the true cost hidden in the shadows of its triumph. Iran's first revolution for civil rights changed more than laws. It launched a struggle for justice across the Middle East that still echoes. You now know something most history books leave out. Hit subscribe. The next chapter is already waiting.